Hey, what's going on, guys? Steel here. So, one of the last videos on France I'm going to be doing for a while is going to be on the AS-30 Nord, which is a new kind of Nord missile that was introduced with the Mirage 3. And, well, it's kind of good and it's kind of not. Now, I'll give you the pros first, and then I'll give you the cons. So, it's a big missile. It is obviously, as the name persists, an AS-30 Nord instead of an AS-20 Nord, so it's going to be a little bit better. Physically, it also looks pretty different. Going to shadow play here. Has the words on it, Nord Aviation, shows AS-30 right there, shows you the kind of explosive mass. It's got this really nice assembly of its propellant and its fins for its guidance here. Pretty awesome looking missile. It's a one-of-a-kind type missile. It can come with a few loadouts. Now, actually, this might be kind of a con, while also still being a pro, is that it can come with rockets as well. Much like how the F4 Phantom, I believe, can also carry a mixture of bullpup. So actually, no, I don't think the Phantoms can. The F100 can carry 2 bullpups and some bombs. I don't think rockets and bullpups actually work. I'm pretty sure. So it comes with the Big Nord, 2 kinds of rocket pods. You get 18 in a small SNEB pod on each wing as a total of 36, or you get 36 SNEB rockets in a pod on each wing in a total of 72. Personally, for weight, it would be nice to go with the small ones, but for effectiveness, I go with the big pods. Which, on the dev server, when I had the Mirage, I did not actually notice that it had these, funny enough. Now, to get into the cons of this, its agility, or its guidance, its vertical and horizontal guidance, is worse off than the AS-20 Nord, and in fact is actually worse off than the AGM-12C bullpup. So the AS-30 Nord has pretty fairly good horizontal guidance. It's pretty agile, going back and forth, pretty responsive, I should say. But vertically, it doesn't want to go up and down. It's very hard. You cannot make fine corrections with it like you can with the 12C, which obviously kind of reduces your ability to have good accuracy with it and actually score a hit. As you've seen in the French experience video, is that it doesn't always need a direct hit, but it's kind of up to Gaijin and whether or not they want to give you a kill or not, honestly. And another con of it is that it cannot be carried with air-to-air missiles. If you go to the multi-purpose loadouts for France, this is all they get. They get bombs with missiles or rocket pods with missiles. You don't get magics and an AS-30 Nord, which in my opinion really blows, because it would be nice to have a loadout where it is the AS-30 and then 2 magics, similar to how it can carry an R530 and 2 magics. Gaijin? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't nearly have enough of an explosive mass as the AS-30 does when it comes to the R530E, but I mean, come on. The Mirage is a big plane. It can handle it. It's kind of stupid. I'd say another con of the AS-30 Nord is that there's really no reason to use it. It's really good against boats and ships, mainly destroyers. I tested it myself in a custom battle. You will hull break any naval vessel that you hit that is a PT boat, and if it hits a destroyer, it may actually cause them to set fire, destroy their main guns, and possibly ammo rack them. But that has not happened yet. I have not had an ammo rack. But I got pretty close to, because I really damaged the ammo internally on a Tashkent. So what would be the use for this thing? I mean, you get one nice big missile. It's one nice anti-SPAA or anti-SAM if you can kill them before they kill you. The one pro it does have over the 12C bullpup is that it has slightly better acceleration. The AGM-12C likes to drop and then accelerate when you're in a Phantom. Now, your Phantom, you go fast, you're a modern jet, so it's really hard to get it to be a good hit when you are basically almost going faster than the thing for about maybe 5 seconds. And when you're getting shot at by an AA, obviously that's not a good thing. So you would want to use this when there's no anti-air around, no fighter cover, because like I said, you don't get magics, which is a really big blow to this thing. When you look at its multi-purpose loadouts, you get the bombs, either the 400 kilogram or the 250 kilogram SAMP bombs, or small amount of SNEB pods. SNEBs are a bit too accurate in the manner where they're accurate where they're lined up, but they don't converge at all really on this aircraft. So you kind of have to spray and pray. So so far in my testing, the 250 kilogram bombs were pretty reliable at killing MBTs. Now, I was in custom battle practicing on things like Chieftains, AMX-30s, T-64As, T-62s, M-60s. I was not practicing on Leopard 2A5s or T-80Us or Abrams or Challengers. None of that I was able to really test. So I was testing on very rudimentary main battle tanks that you really won't see at 10.3 or 10.7, obviously, if you're using the Leclerc. So just take the bombs and the magics. Why would you take the AS-30 Nord and some rocket pods, put yourself at risk of getting shot down by another jet? Because currently, you can't drop weapon pods. Still, to this day. This game is almost 8 years old. And you can't drop ordnance pods. I mean, I know proper weapon pods haven't been in the game for nearly 8 years, but I mean, guys, if you want to step up the quality, it's time to make drop tanks, external fuel tanks, and being able to drop spent weapon pods a real thing. Because it gets kind of annoying not being able to jettison a heavy 36-round SNEB pod when you're in a Mirage, and you kind of have to rely on agility to save your skin, and you get shot down by either a guy using an air-to-air missile, or you get shot down by a SAM because you can't loop around fast enough, like I did the other day in the French experience video. So just take the bombs and the magics, or alternatively, you could take the magics, the R530E, and the rocket pods if you wanted to be cheeky and snipe somebody. Now, while the AS-30 Nord is quite a meme missile, and it is pretty funny to use around in custom battles, it doesn't have really any real application in a real tank match other than maybe destroying that one SAM AA that'll probably kill you at the same time. Now, I'm not saying that specifically from experience or anything, because I haven't had to deal with that, but in my experience with the bullpups on the F4 Phantom, I find it to be kind of suicidal to go after AA when you could bomb other targets. It is good in that role, considering it can blow up pretty much anything it lands near that is lightly armored, like an AA. It's got just slightly less explosive mass at like 125 kilograms, 0.9 kilograms, while the F4 that carries the bullpup, the AGM-12C, has 136.5 or something kilograms of explosive mass. So why would you want to use this? I see no point. So here we are in a custom battle with the AS-30 Nord. I'm going to show you first the vertical guidance, the responsiveness of the AS-30. Going quite fast here, so it might not be the best representation wherever the tanks will spawn. Like that. Not very responsive. I know obviously he had Spawn protection probably, but I mean, it's not very good. For some reason, the vertical buttons are also reversed for this. My bullpups, when I press down, it goes down. And when I press up, it goes up. But these are inverted for some reason. So down is up, and up is down on the keyboard. It's very weird. Now for, come on. There you go, that was a pretty good hit actually. But in a real combat situation, when you're getting shot at by, look at that, AI in a Type 87, you're getting shot at by people that with relatively good accuracy, you don't want to really worry about having to get shot down, because that's just more of a repair cost for you. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna draw out the video too much if I kind of ramble on about it. It's a meme-worthy missile. It's not practical. There's much better loadouts that offer you more versatility than just having a one-trick pony that may or may not work simply because it relies on your skill to guide it. Because trying to shotgun this thing is not going to work well. It's not going to end well. Let's see, where are the tanks? Can't even see them. I'm blind as shit. They like are hiding under the textures of the map. I don't know. There's really nothing much else to say on it. I wanted to get this video done so I can go relax and play Warframe, so that's it for me, guys. I'm Steel Wolf, and I'll see you all next time.